In this video, we'll draw the Lewis structure for SiH3. So first thing we do for Lewis structures, we're going to count the valence electrons up. Si, that's in group 14, sometimes called 4a. That has 4 valence electrons. Hydrogen's in group 1. It has 1 valence electron. 3 hydrogens here. And then this negative, that means we have an extra electron. Electrons are negative, we just have 1 more. So we're just going to add another electron here. That gives us a total of 4 plus 3 plus 1, 8 valence electrons for the SiH3- Lewis structure. We'll put the least electronegative element in the center of our Lewis structure, so we have our Si here, and then we'll put 3 hydrogens around it. So we have 8 total valence electrons for SiH3-. We'll put 2 between atoms. That'll form the bond between that Si and the H there. So we've used 6, and hydrogen only needs 2 valence electrons to have an outer shell that is full. So the hydrogens, they're satisfied. Put our last 2 electrons around the Si. Now the Si, that has an octet. So this is the Lewis structure for SiH3. Let's put brackets around it. And then we'll put that negative sign out there. So the brackets and the negative sign shows that we have an ion. If we talk about the molecular geometry, let's try to visualize that. So we have our 3 hydrogen atoms, 1, 2, 3, everything spreads out, and we get this planar molecular geometry here. But remember that lone pair, we need to add that. So we put our lone pair in, that forces everything down, and we end up with what's called a trigonal pyramidal molecular geometry. Bond angle should be about 109.5, probably going to be less. The lone pair is going to push these down a little bit more. If we talked about the electron geometry, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things attached here. So that means we have a tetrahedral electron geometry. But the molecular geometry, that's going to be the pyramidal. Okay, back to our Lewis structure. We could also look at this table here for the molecular geometry for SiH3-. So we said we have the 3 hydrogens and the 1 lone pair. So we have 4 things attached, steric number of 4, 1 lone pair, and we go over here and we see it's the trigonal pyramidal. If you use the AXE notation, A is the central atom, that's the Si, X, the number of atoms, so we have those 3 hydrogens, E, number of lone pairs, we'd have 1. And if you look this up, again, trigonal pyramidal molecular geometry. This is Dr. B with the Lewis structure and molecular geometry. Thanks for watching.